And then we'll start. Okay, so hey y'all, I'm so glad that you're on tonight. If I haven't gotten the privilege to meet you, my name is Kelsey Dowdy. I am an executive area manager and independent consultant with Arbine, and I am going to get to share with y'all tonight the basics of getting your Arbine business started or restarted. And so I love sharing with people that are in y'all's phase of the business, because I feel like it is the most vital time of your business, because these are when you create habits for your business. This is when you learn the ins and the outs of your business, and really learn to have a passion for Arbine. And so I love the phase that you're in, because it's so fun and it's so exciting, and you literally are about to change your life forever when you start this business. And so I'm going to try to keep tonight really short. I'm not going to put a lot of fluff on what we're going to talk about tonight. This is really like a nuts and bolts training of what this business looks like, what it's going to require of you, and then what you will get out of it if you put this this time and implement these things into your business. And so really quick, I just so you know who you're talking to, I want to tell you a little bit about me and my Arbine story. But I've been doing Arbine for about 4.5 years now. I started when I was 18, actually on my 18th birthday. Because I wanted to make a little bit of extra money while I was in college. That's why I started. And it was that for me. I played with it while I was in college, did not take it seriously. But I made a paycheck every single month when I'm in college, while I was in college. And then last December, I graduated from Mississippi College with a degree in public relations. And I had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. Didn't really have a clue what people do with a degree in public relations. But all I knew is that I did not want a 9-to-5 desk job that I did the same thing over and over again every day. And so I decided to take my Arbine business seriously and make this my plan A. And I now am able to Arbine is my full-time income. I was able to replace what I would make at a full-time job with my Arbine income, and I'm able to pursue my passion for student ministry. And so I work part-time at a church in Brandon, Mississippi, with 6th through 12th grade girls, because that's what I love and that's what I'm passionate about. And so Arbine has genuinely given me the life of my dreams. I'm getting to live a life by design. And so I want to encourage you that if you do this business, and if you implement the things we're going to talk about tonight, and if you don't quit, you can live a life of design too. You can live your dream life, whether that looks like having an extra $200 a month alongside your full-time job, so that you can so you're not just like living paycheck to paycheck, or if that looks like me and you want time freedom and you want financial freedom and you want to get to wake up every day and do what you love, or get to do whatever you want to do every day, Arbine can be that for you. And so I'm so excited to jump into what we're going to talk about tonight. And so I have several different points. I'm going to go through it. Like I said, I'm not going to put a lot of fluff on it, because y'all, you started a business. That's what this is. It's a business. It's not a hobby. And if you treat this like a business, it will give you the benefits that a business would give you, straight up. And so I want you to remember that this is a business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a game. It's a business, and you have to work this business to get paid, and you have to work this business to grow your business. But if you do, it will pay you like a business. And so I'm going to talk about what it looks like to work this business. And so the very first thing, y'all, that is really the most important part of of the business is knowing your why. And so I want to ask you, why did you decide to start your Arbonne business? So if you're brand new, you probably know that right off the top of your head. But if you're restarting your Arbonne business, go back to why you originally started, or now, like, what is your reason behind starting this? What is your why? And I want you to write it down. And I want you to put it where you can see it every day. And so the first, one of the first things, and if you want to consider this homework or whatever, is I want you to write down 21 reasons why you started your Arbonne business. If you're restarting and you've done this before, do it again. Because if we remember why we started, we're going to be more likely to stay. And so that is so, so important. Put it where you can see it every single day and continuously remind yourself of why you decided to do this. The second thing that you need to do is start a 100-person contact list. And so what this is literally a list of 100 people or more that you know of, that your friend's friend has a friend that you know of, whoever it is, people that you know on social media, people that you go to church with, write them down, because what we do in this business is talk to people. And so getting this initial 100-person list is going to help you start and have a place to start of people that you're going to invite to things, people that you want to talk to about the business, people that are going to be interested in the 30 Days to Healthy Living. So start with that 100-person list. And continuously add to it as you go throughout your business. I probably have like so many different 100-person contact lists that I've made over the years, because over and over and over again, I'll make a new 100-person contact list and I'll add to my old 100-person contact list. The next thing that's so important when you're starting your business is that you want to schedule 2 launches. And you want to schedule these within the first 7 days of starting your business. And so what a launch is, I'm not going to go into it in great detail, but it's like a ribbon cutting. And so you want to get with your upline and you want to set 2 dates for you to launch your business. And you're going to invite everybody you know, and you're going to be really excited, and they're going to get to have a hands-on experience with the products and hear about what you're doing. And this is how you're going to find your initial clients. I have people on my team that signed up at my very first Arbonne launch. I have people who still buy products from me today that started using products at my initial launch. And so these launches are non-negotiable. You want to schedule 2 launches, and you want to do them quick after starting your business. So I recommend within the first 7 days. The next thing that you want to do, and this kind of goes along with the launch, but you want to do a dream team call. And so again, get with your upline, get with your area manager to talk about scheduling these things, because you want them there, because this is when you're going to be trained. But what a dream team call is, it's virtual. It'd be kind of like this. You would do it on Zoom, and your upline is just, you're going to invite the 10 people that are on your dream team that you think would rock at this business, and your upline is just going to pour vision over them and talk to them about what this business could be for them. And that's how you're going to find your initial business builders and business partners. And so those things, your launch and your dream team call, are so important to do within the first few days of starting your business. The next thing, and y'all, this, if I could think of the most important thing about Arbonne, this is it. And the best way for you to be successful, this is it. And that is sponsoring. And so those first 3 things that I talked about are kind of like things that you can do right now, like right off the bat. But this is something that you're going to do steadily throughout the entire time that you're building your business. Sponsoring is the lifeline of this business. And y'all, I'll tell you this, that people who sponsor, people who lead with the business instead of leading with the products, are going to grow faster. Because the way that we grow in this business is by duplicating ourselves and finding business partners. Because you say you can work 10 hours a week, but then if you teach 3 other people, you sponsor 3 other people and teach them how to work 10 hours a week, then you're getting income off of all of those hours and not just your 10. It is brilliant. Sponsoring is so important, and you want it to be your main focus. So that looks like leading with the business with everybody. I have done this the whole time, but leading with the business, what that looks like is, and why I think it's important is because if you reach out to somebody and you say, hey girl, like I think you would be incredible at this business. I would love to work with you. Would you take a look at what I'm doing? If they say like, no, like, thank you for reaching out. No, I am not really interested in doing something like that right now. Then you can say like, that's totally fine, but like, I know that you would love these products, and you can get them started as a preferred client, and you can get them on the products. Whereas if you ask somebody if they would take a look at the products or if they would try the products and they say no, then you can't go back and be like, okay, that's fine, but would you be interested in doing this business with me? Because that's silly, you know, because if they're not interested in trying the products, they're not going to be interested in doing the business with you. So you always want to start from the top, which is sponsoring and leading with the business, and then go down from there into the products. You're going to have way better success with that, and you're going to grow like wildfire if sponsoring is your focus. I wish I could harp on that. I could just talk about sponsoring the whole time, honestly. The next thing or the next step in starting your business is that you want to begin to brand yourself on social media. And so what that looks like, y'all, is you've got to decide what you want your brand to be. You've got to decide what you want people to know you as, what you want people to see you as. And this is so important for our Arbonne business because we don't want to be salespeople. We don't want to turn people off from our business or our products. And so what we want to do when we're branding ourselves on social media is we want to let people into our lives. They want to see us. They don't want to see graphics about the products. They don't want to see statistics about the products. Those things are great every now and then, but on a day-to-day basis, people want to see how this business is changing your life and how these products are changing your life. And so that looks like you being super real and super vulnerable on your social media, letting people see into what you're doing. And that looks like not only posting videos of you making your protein shake in the morning or a picture of you drinking your fizzy, but it also looks like just letting people in on every aspect of your life so that they see that Arbonne is a part of your life, and that it's something that you're excited about, and that it's something that fits into our life and not something that's scary or super salesy, because it's not, because our heart behind this business is helping people get healthy and helping people change their life. And so that's what we want to brand ourselves as, and that's what we want to portray on social media. Not, hey, buy my product, this costs this much and that costs that much. But hey, I love these fizzies. I have so much energy today. Or I went to the beach this past weekend with my Arbonne team. This business is awesome because I'm getting to live a life by design. That type thing. And it's so important to post consistently about Arbonne, but also about your personal life. And so a great thing to do with social media is follow some people who are really successful at Arbonne and see how they do it, and then put your own personal twist on it. And so some people that I really love on Instagram are some younger girls are Madeline Hill, Mariah Grunert, and Erica Stovall. And then some older people, middle-aged people are Cecilia Stoll. She's our top income earner. Follow her, y'all. She's incredible. Lisa Dooley, Miranda Burcham. There's so many incredible people. Yes, I will type those people in. And I'll do it at the end so I don't lose my train of thought. So start to brand yourself on social media. Follow those people. The best copycat wins. So follow them and pattern your social media after them. The next thing is that you've got to decide how fast you want to go. How seriously do you want to take this business? What do you want it to be for you? How much do you want to make? How fast do you want to promote? And so that's up to you, but I'm going to tell you a few landmarks that kind of will help you after you've decided, like, okay, well, this month I want to go into area qualification, or this month I'm going to be a new district manager. Whatever you want it to be, the way to get there is by sponsoring, but also just a few once you've decided what your goal is, just a few like landmarks that you can write down and put these in front of you to make it your goal. District manager qualification, that looks like selling 8 30 Days Healthy Living kits, getting 8 people to do the 30 Days Healthy Living with you. District manager is finding 19 people to do the 30 Days Healthy Living with you, or 19 people to try the skincare. And then area qualification, y'all, is 32 people getting on board to do the 30 Days Healthy Living with you. And so that may seem like a lot, 32 people, but it's not, y'all. It's doable. But what I want you to see is that either you can do 32 30 Days Healthy Living kits yourself, or you can find 3 people to join your team and to each sell 8 30 Days to Healthy Living kits, and you sell 8 30 Days to Healthy Living kits. And that's area qualification. Do you see how when you break it down, why sponsoring is so important? Because area manager qualification, and an area manager, you make an average of $1,000 to $4,000 a month, is 32 30 Days Healthy Living kits. But what if you just found 3 people who's got 8 people to do the 30 Days Healthy Living with them? It's so simple when we break it down like that, y'all. I think a lot of times we overcomplicate it, but it's not complicated at all. The next thing that's so important as you start your business and as you go throughout your business, y'all, is that you have to stay plugged in. You have to be coachable. And so what that looks like is being on all the training calls. Y'all, there have been so many days that I haven't wanted to be on a training call, or I haven't wanted to go to the monthly meeting. But they always say at all the big Arbonne conferences that not everybody at the meeting drives a white Mercedes, but everybody who drives a white Mercedes is at the meeting. And so if you want to be successful at this business, stay plugged in, go to the meetings, be on all the training calls, talk to your upline, be in constant communication with your upline, soak it in, be coachable, do what your upline tells you to do. It's so, so, so important to stay plugged in and be in the community of Arbonne and constantly be learning new things. The next thing, y'all, is that you, and if you want to get your IPA folder, and if you don't know what that means, it's something new that we're starting. But what the IPA folder does, y'all, is it really, everything that I've talked about tonight, it breaks it down into smaller things and helps you have it before you, stay organized and reach your goals. And so this is what it looks like. IPA stands for income producing activity. And then you print it off and you have different things for each month, and it just really breaks your goals down and helps you meet your goals. And so go print off your IPA folder tonight or tomorrow. This is so important. And where you find the stuff for this is on the Grow Together Nation page. If you just search and type in the search engine IPA folder, it'll come up. It's a Dropbox link, and you'll go in and you'll just print off 12 of each of the things, one for each month. But the IPA folder is a non-negotiable, something that you need to print off, something that you need to keep in front of you and do. If you have more questions about that, you can talk to your upline. The next thing, y'all, and this is really, I've talked about a lot of nuts and bolts and specific things for you to do and things for you to lead with and things for you to focus on. But y'all, the way to be successful with Arbonne is just not to quit. 98% of people who start Arbonne and just don't quit within 10 years will be a national vice president. And so for each of you, if you just don't quit, if you just keep doing the next right thing, if you just continue to be coachable and continue to go to the meetings and continue to do your reach outs and continue to grow your business and sponsor, within 10 years, each and every single one of you will be a national vice president. And so the only way to not be successful with Arbonne is to quit. The only way. The next thing, y'all, is don't compare your business. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare your journey to other people, whether that's on social media or whether you're sitting here right now thinking like, oh my gosh, she is an executive area manager and I would never be able to be that. But y'all, I know how it is. I know that this business is hard. I know that you're going to get no's. You're going to have a lot of rejection. But y'all, don't compare your business to somebody else's. Stay consistent. Do a little bit of Arbonne every single day. And that's just another part of not quitting, is just staying consistent, consistently post on social media. People are watching you. People are watching to see if you're going to stay consistent. Be coachable. I said that earlier, but y'all, do what your upline tells you. Do what anybody who's been successful at this business suggests that you do. Soak in every single thing that you possibly can. But overall, y'all, like, if I could only tell you one thing, it would be just don't quit. And if I could beg you to just not quit and to just stay consistent, I would, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that this business can change your life. And then I'll just remind you again that this is a business. You signed up for a business. You started your own business. And so treat it like that. Don't treat it like a game. It's no different than if you stopped going to work tomorrow, you would stop getting paid, you know? And so this is the same thing. We have to show up to work every single day. And it looks different than a regular 9 to 5. But we have to show up for work. We have to stay consistent. And this is a business, and we've got to treat it like one. And then the last thing is that I want to invite all of you to our National Vice President, Kathy Dowdy. Most of y'all probably met her, but her nation celebration. And so it's November 2nd. We posted about it on the Facebook page, but there's an Eventbrite link or whatever. It's posted on the Facebook page. But we really, really want each of you to be there. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be a lot of national vice presidents, a lot of really fun people. It's going to be a great time. But we want you to be there. It's only $5, but you have to go on and register on the Eventbrite. And we need a head count. So it's on the Facebook page. So go register for the nation celebration. And that's really all I have to share with y'all tonight. But thanks so much for listening to me. If you have questions about anything that I said, talk to your upline, talk to your area manager, because that's what your sponsor is for, is to help you and to coach you and to walk with you hand in hand so that you can learn how to do this business. And so if you have questions, talk to them. And I have really enjoyed talking to y'all tonight. I'm going to stop the recording and then I'll type in the names of those people that I talked about on social media.